Hello, and welcome to another episode of Cooking with Corona. Although, as you'll know if you've been watching up at this point, we're not actually cooking with Corona, we are in fact cooking whilst we're in what won't be Tier 4 by the time you see this. Of course, you could be cooking with Corona if you're suffering COVID-19, in which I suppose we're cooking with Corona, but that's the connotations within that sentence. Now, as indicated earlier, this is the last of the sort of Christmas leftovers recipes I'm going to be making. I put it off for too long. Nonetheless, you can translate it to a sort of after Christmas dinner dish if you wish. It's a dessert dish. Now, as you'll see from the title, there's ginger in it. We always use lots of ginger around Christmas time. But if you're a member of my family, then you like ginger at all times. My grandma will be particularly proud of the fact that we've got ginger wine in this. There's 200 milligrams, or 8 fluid ounces approximately, of ginger wine in that. And I'm just going to put that into this bowl here. I'm supposed to have sultanas, but I don't have any, so I'm going to put the currants and raisins that I have in there to soak for the night. So I'll see you later. Something for I'm going to put a piece of chocolate in. So I've got these 2 pieces of dark chocolate, and I'll put that in with the water that's got the raisins in, and see if that can improve the flavour at all. So here, I've left them for quite some time. They've gone down for a bit. Before I make the cake, I'm going to make the icing that goes over the top. This is 250 grams approximately of sugar. It's caster sugar, so it should be icing sugar, given that we'll be making icing of a sort. But though I thought I had icing sugar, I couldn't find it anywhere. Thought I'd even bought it twice to make sure, but still can't find it anywhere. I've hidden things so well, even I can't find them. So, caster sugar it is, but it needs water and it needs lemons. 2 tablespoons, well, this is a soup spoon really, but I'll put in, soup spoons worth of water. I put 2 of those in, maybe I'll put 2 of milk. Stir it, I suppose. Now lemon. Now this is a rather shrivelled lemon, so I'll probably put the lot in. Like so. Probably got a seed in there, who cares? So I've got another shrivelled lemon here, I might as well put that in as well. It's not stirring as well as I'd like. So, in goes that. Make it nice, and it's a little too thick for my liking. So yes. And as this is kind of a Christmassy thing anyway, it's right that it should be nice and citrusy, is that a word? Probably not. Nice and reminiscent of the flavours of citrus fruits. Going with that one, I think. And now put it away in the fridge. It'll probably go in there for about an hour, really. Just see how I'm stirring it round and round and round there. All nice and gooey and disgusting looking. Yes, I'm going to just refrigerate that now for about an hour or 2. Probably leave it in there for about a week. We don't have time. Greased a cake tin here. I'm now going to put some greaseproof paper in there, and that'll be nice as well. And I'm going to preheat the oven at 160 Celsius or gas mark 4. Alright, here is the butter with the Muscovado sugar. Now let's just give it a whiz, if we can. Can't show you too easily because the wire is a bit tangled up, but never mind. One of the recipes I'm following says add 3 eggs after that, the other says 4. I'm going to go with 4 because I need to get rid of them. Add them one at a time, keep beating. Right, here's the fourth egg then. Just, you can't really see it, but I've just cracked it. And now, it may look as though I just dropped it on the floor. I promise you I did not. It went in the bowl. And this is a Christmassy style thing. I've got a little cinnamon in there. I've got a little pepper in there. Not too much pepper, of course. I'm going to maybe put some ground cloves in there, but not too many if I do. And of course, a little nutmeg. About a pinch. Maybe a teaspoon. I've put flour in there as well, of course. One recipe I'm following has milk in it, 150 millilitres worth. The other doesn't. I'll put in a Bailey's glass full. And here are the lovely fruits and chocolates in ginger wine. I'm going to bung the lot in there. Since this is gingerbread, it has to have treacle in it. Just a tablespoon, not a table, just a teaspoon, I think. One of the recipes I'm following says 3 tablespoons. That seems a little bit excessive. But I'll make it a big lumpy bit of a teaspoon, and therefore hardly a teaspoon worth at all. Of course, if you're going to make gingerbread, you might as well put ginger in it. So, teaspoons worth of ground ginger. And just to give it an extra kick, I've already got the ginger wine in there, of course. But to give it an extra kick, I'm going to grind some root ginger in there. Grate some root ginger, rather. I'm going to grate some root ginger in there as well. Bing! Right, now I'm going to spoon this mixture into this well-greased, well-papered cake tin. Just dip it in the middle there, to the extent that we can. And I'm not so sure whether we can. But that's what we're supposed to do, so we're trying. Yes, not really working, so just pretend we didn't see that. Put it in flat, or as flat as it can be. And into the oven it shall go. And we'll cook for about 30 minutes. Don't pretend you've never eaten any cake mix yourself. Maybe shouldn't eat too much of it or I might get drunk on the ginger wine. Now it's been lowered to 130 degrees. We'll cook for a further 2 hours. Alright, now the lights are off. Again, time has passed. About 2 hours. Looks about done. We'll prick it, pat it, prick it, not let it be, no, we'll just prick it. And make sure there's no goo on the fork. Okay, no goo. A little of this. This is the cake then that I've just brought out and turned over. There's the icing that I'm just placing on there. Serve later. Oh, I've put on a little more, as you can see. But right here is the key to what makes it Christmassy. Now, I can't really tell you how to make them, because that's for another day, but you can replace them with some, in your decoration, with some mini gingerbread men if you wish. One of these days we can try making gingerbread men if you like. Difficult to get them to stand. We could try just lying them down, I suppose. I would have liked to have made them standing, but Making sort of snow angels. Alright, let's have a taste. Alright, let's have a little taste. Oh, deliciously unhealthy. I've not really tried these gingerbread men yet, but let's see what one tastes like. Oh well, right at it. Very citrusy, very fruity. Oh, it's got all the right flavours. You can't taste the egg at all, which is what I was afraid of. That's my problem with the Guinness cake. Alright, well if I had to do it again, I probably would add bicarbonate of soda or baking powder, but to make it sort of rise, but beyond that, I can't fault it. I think it's brilliant. I thought it might become higher if it was used with self-raising flour. I now know it does not. Oh well, try it with either. It clearly works. Try it yourself if you wish. If you don't wish, feel free not to. Thanks very much. Ta-ta!